So, welcome to. I know I've said this like four times now, but this is the new Mind Roam setup. I think this is the official one. Not by. I know this is the official one. Here are all our co-hosts. We have EJ in the top left,
What's up?
Nate at the bottom left,
What's up?
and then obviously Thomas in the other corner.
What's up, guys?
So
We're
this is
having like a boxing match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So this is the new setup. We're gonna be talking about whatever, and could be serious topics, could be funny topics, just could be whatever. We're all doing YouTube. We're all in the same grind. We all have the same mindset, and it's gonna be an interesting and cool dynamic.
Oh
For
yeah.
sure. Yeah. I think it's the perfect fit because me and Keith tried to do this on like by ourselves, and I mean it still worked out good, but I think it's gonna definitely take it to the next level for
This
sure.
was the original thought out process for this whole thing. But right away, Thomas was hitting the slopes today. How was that? And we'll get into some of our stories too. But how was your experience today?
It was honestly pretty good. I mean, the lines weren't as big as I thought they were going to be. And this one lady was super nice. She let us skip right to the front of the line to buy our lift tickets.
Nice.
Oh,
Jeez.
We lucked out. Yeah, and it was a good time. The conditions were decent considering the weather. It wasn't too cold, so that was good.
I'm surprised it was a snow day today. Like it didn't seem that bad when I looked outside the window.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
went to bed last night. I didn't know it was going to be a snow day like at all. And then my mom just woke me up. She's like, come shovel. I was like, oh, great.
The
Good morning to you too.
Don't you
I-
hate it when you're like sorry, Keith?
I don't know. Go on.
Don't
Go
you hate
on.
when you're like parents like just wake you up and tell you to do something? They don't even say like good morning.
Yeah.
Just ruins the
Yes.
mood, you know?
Oh, I know. You start the day
Sure.
off like, oh my god, I want to
Yeah.
get free.
Yeah, you're always pissed.
Nate and I hit the slope Saturday. So Saturday was the 20th. Yeah, it was the 20th, and that was the very first day that Chicopee opened
Yeah.
this season. And boy, was that a somewhat, sorta, kind of a mistake, but not really.
Was it a
fun.
packed? It was packed.
It was
Yeah.
so nuts.
Crazy.
So like Nate and I, so we parked on the other side. I don't know whoever's listening. Obviously probably know Chicopee. How there's the big main lodge, and then there's the parking on one side and then the other side. So we were on the back end. So we had to walk around the building to see all the lines, and it was like ridiculous. And then we got to the front where like you have to get the tickets, and you could only see the staircase, and there was only a few people. So we're like, okay, whatever. Not that bad. And then you walk a little further and the line just extends a mile down. Like, oh,
We're just closing right down to the parking lot.
yeah.
But yeah.
But then
I've never actually I've never actually been to like a ski hills. Like I've never experienced that amount of lines. I've also never been to like amusement parks, so like I can't even imagine how
Oh,
big
yeah.
the line was.
it was like straight out of Disney vibes. Like it was nuts. Splash
It
Mountain.
was the hype for it. Yeah. Everyone was so
Last
hyped,
round,
like
that's a good one.
Oh yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, it was nuts. So we were waiting in this line for like, I mean, okay, here's what happened. We were waiting for a while, and I don't know, you see Nate's picture on Instagram. We were wearing the cool jerseys,
Hmm.
and I guess we were just standing there. And I think, Nate, did you see them? Like, there's a group of guys at the front or at the top of the hill, just like staring us down a little bit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
like
like
we
they
didn't,
walked the door.
yeah, we didn't really know what was up.
Yeah, they were staring like right, like they were like targeted at us. They walked down the hill and they were coming towards us. Like I don't know, like if I knew these guys or whatever. And they literally just hand out 2 free, like lift tickets for us.
Yeah.
What
So
do
like,
you know?
I got in for free, and like we were at the back of the line at that time. So
Yeah,
it was so clutch.
I still waited like 2 hours to get anywhere, but it was brutal because I had to rent a snowboard. But yeah, it was nuts. Yeah, I think that was. I mean, other than that, it was pretty good. Lines were good. It's not gonna be that busy, I don't think, ever again. But that was insane.
Yeah,
It was-
everyone's just trying to get at their house. Have
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
fun.
Honestly.
No, that story right there, I mean, it kind of goes to show you, you put out good things into the world, it'll come back to you.
Good karma.
Exactly. Good karma. All right, so I was thinking another little icebreaker we'll get going with too, and then we'll get to more stories afterwards. But if you've seen the last Mind Run episode where it was just me and Thomas, we played the actors guess that actor game where Thomas went 0 for
Did well.
6. Yeah, so I thought now there's a little group of us that will play a new game. Yeah, I don't think it could be any worse, to be honest.
Zoomer versus Boomer. Sorta.
Okay, can everyone see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so with
What
this
like, order
game,
are we gonna go in?
it's just a guessing game. It's just free for all.
Okay.
So how this is gonna work? I got Zoomer versus Boomer, but obviously none of us are Boomers. So I just picked like someone in our generation that we might know, and then someone out of our generation that you still might know. If that makes any sense at all. But yeah, I guess here we go. Who can get it first?
Madison Beer.
Oh,
Madison.
no,
shit, I
wait,
can't
how?
see.
Oh, you,
Yeah, I've messed up. Wait, how do I? Okay, I can see it now. We're good.
okay. How'd that take so long, Nate? There you go. I'll
I was
get.
happy with it.
That's your point. That's your point.
All right,
That was,
all right.
that was Madison Beer. Okay. You ready for this
Hey
next one?
Google. Fuck, bro. Stop. I'm having so much problems here. Okay.
First
Let's do
one's a
this.
little rough.
Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, okay. Did anyone else know that? Please say yes.
Nah, that's
Oh.
notes, bro.
You didn't know
I heard
this?
of him before, but like I just didn't know what he looked like.
Oh my god, that's
I guess we're the boomers, Keith.
yeah.
Yeah, by 1 year.
Okay, well Nate, you're 2 for 2. Jimi Hendrix.
Oh shoot. I know.
I can recognize the face. I don't know her name.
Oh my god, she's a TikToker.
Is
Yeah.
it Sienna?
Yeah.
Selena Gomez. Or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I don't know
What's
who to give that to.
What is she known for?
She's just a TikTok. She's like body
She
positivity.
preaches
on
body
TikTok.
positivity. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
I knew
that's
that
pretty
one.
good. Nate started that, so that's like half a point. Nate's 2.5. Thomas is
Yeah,
0.5.
All right. More points than last time already.
I have no. This is really boomer, Keith.
Is this not the guy who had like the gloves and was like sitting with the chair?
Bernie Sanders?
Yeah, Bernie Sanders.
This is Warren Buffett. What the hell?
Bro, he literally looks like Bernie Sanders.
No way you didn't get Warren Buffett.
No.
I don't know. I don't know who Warren Buffett is. Sorry to tell you.
Oh my god.
I agree.
I-
with
okay,
Bernie.
EJ, I thought. Okay, if anyone, that was EJ's. Wow.
Bernie Sanders, bro.
I hope the viewers know these are. Like, this sucks. He's like the biggest
Wait, who's
investment.
Warren Buffett again?
He's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
investment. Like he's
thought so.
was one of the richest guys in the world.
Oh my god.
Why does that face look so familiar, bro?
Yo.
It's Evan too.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Nate, okay, this is a clean sweep. Any OG YouTube watchers, this is your guy right here.
This is the toys review kid.
Evan Tube HD. Okay. I think this could be the last one, so hopefully.
Bro, this is more Zoomer than or fucking Zoomer than Zoomer, man.
Looks like that girl from like the Dalmatians movie, the one about the dog.
Is she like the country singer?
Yeah. So I'm not going off this until someone gets it.
Bro, I was gonna say
We
Mariah
hear from
Carey.
Mariah Carey.
Dolly Parton.
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, that's a little bit of a sweep there, Keith.
Okay, yeah, that was. You guys suck.
Jeez.
Besides Nate, everyone, Thomas, EJ,
Bro,
come
like-
on, guys.
Maybe the TikTokers we had a chance, but like all those other people. No.
Okay, next game we'll play, it's gonna be just TikTokers.
Or like actors. I don't know.
Nope, we already tried actors.
Not actors, buddy.
We already see.
We gotta keep going till like, we have a clean sweep, all of us.
Yeah.
That was
Uh,
brutal.
Was that BFF's inspired game, Keith?
Yeah, I mentioned in the Thomas episode that was inspired by BFF's Davidporanoy, and I mean, I gotta say that was also pretty brutal. That was terrible. I mean, Nate,
It was.
if you weren't
Nate
here,
carried
that would have been
her
like
himself.
painful.
I got 0.5. I
Yeah,
still did better.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
got zero. I got points for Bernie Sanders, guys. It's fine.
yeah.
Now I know who Warren Buffett is.
Yeah, there
What
we
it
go.
looks
I
like.
guess it's an educational podcast now. Okay. All right. That's it.
Can I just say I'm hyped for Dave's chicken? Ever since like the last time we spoke, like just like for a little planning thing, I'm hyped to go to Toronto now. Like
Yeah.
obviously
Seriously?
not.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Thomas and I were talking about that. It's a whole.
Dude, I just brought it up out of nowhere. I was like, there's this chicken spot. I heard of it in LA. Moved to Toronto. It's called Dave's Chicken. It just sounds unreal.
Is it hyped? More hyped than Chick-fil-A?
Oh, for sure. Like just the name itself.
It
Dave's.
sounds.
I'd like to
Good.
interrupt and say
It's
it's
on my For You
actually
page. It looks unreal.
it's Dave's hot chicken. Gotta
Okay.
be specific here.
Oh, okay.
So-
Okay.
I mean, EJ, do you like spicy food?
Bro.
They put it
I can handle
Right.
everything.
So
They
EJ
probably
and I
like-
are the same. We're both wusses with spice. So Thomas and Nate are gonna have to carry that when
Nah,
we go.
I love spicy food, so.
I wanna. Is there like spicy stuff there?
I mean, it's Dave's hot chicken, so it's probably all spicy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Keith, we should just like order the spiciest thing and see how long we could last, or see how much we can eat of it.
Oh yeah.
I got a story about that. Since my friends, they're like okay with spicy stuff, but my dad grows like peppers in the backyard because he loves making his own hot sauce and everything.
Oh yeah.
So like sometimes my friends will come over in the summer. I'll just be like, yo, like try a pepper, and they'll do it because they won't think it's that hot. They'll bite it, and like one time I had Anthony. You guys know Anthony, obviously, and my friend
Uh-huh.
Owen. You guys might know him too, but they both tried one, and like I'm not even kidding. They devoured like 3 bags of milk in my house, like 4 freezies. Anthony was opening a freezie, all the juice went all over the kitchen floor. It was hilarious. It was unreal how spicy it was because I knew it was gonna be terrible, and they didn't believe me.
Oh,
Bro, like I feel like eating spicy food. Sure, like a little bit of spice is nice, but then once it like gets too hot, it's just you're like eating pain.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's my point. That's what I'm trying to say.
Like it's just not
everyone's like,
enjoyable anymore.
I'm gonna have like extra triple suicide wings, and then you take like a tongue dip, and you're like drenched in sweat, and you're like, oh, I'm having
Yeah.
so much fun dying in this chair right now.
Is it possible to like hurt yourself for eating too much spice?
Oh yeah.
On the outside, yeah.
Little
Oh,
Zan
yeah,
went to the
sorry.
hospital from eating like 9 bags of hot Cheetos.
Holy.
You guys hear that
That's
story?
that's a stat. That's a stat right there.
What a record to set.
Oh yeah.
Imagine. I would like
Oh,
never. Like, what's the point? There's no point.
Um,
Like the hot
guys.
mugging competition. Like, how do you even do that to yourself?
Oh, I know.
The hot dog, like eating competitions.
Yeah, like Joey Chestnut. You ever heard of him?
Yeah. Furious
That guy
Pete.
eats like 64 hot dogs in 10 minutes or something ridiculous.
Who's the guy?
Oh, that's
in,
nothing. 4 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
Yeah, what?
64.
Like a hot dog 2 minutes.
60
You know
hot
the guy on
dogs.
YouTube?
64 hot dogs.
Oh, never mind.
Let me search what the world is right now.
64 is a little higher than 4. Yeah, there we go.
Do you
My
guys
bad.
know that guy on YouTube? I think it's Matt. No, it's not. It's
Oh,
some guy that just eats a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he buys the entire
75 is the
menu.
record.
How many?
75 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
75. That's pretty nasty, not gonna lie. I'd be yakking after like 5.
Yeah.
Oh.
With the intestines.
I have no idea how to segue this because I completely forgot what the segue into this conversation was. But you were gonna say something about a hockey story, so let's get into that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it
I'm
was
on
the
spot.
memory. It was the memory.
The
I'll,
one year
I'll
ago
leave, I'll
memory.
leave that story for another podcast. I don't think it fits in.
Oh,
This one,
okay.
but
All right.
Like,
Spice
in
it up a
general,
little.
I got a flashback memory of when my hockey team was in Buffalo last year for a tournament, and it just made me think. Like, it's absolutely crazy to me how we were living a year ago. Like, never once
Holy.
expecting that we would even
Like-
possibly like be in this situation right now.
Oh,
I got
know.
goosebumps.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly.
it's actually unreal. Like, we're all walking around the hotel, like
No masks.
doing whatever, but yeah, no, it's crazy. Like, I remember we were going there, and we also had a tournament in Toronto like a month earlier or something, and there was like 1 case in Toronto at the time, and at the time we were all like, oh, like coronavirus, like what is that? Like, we're all pretending to be scared. Little did we know, like 2 weeks later, pretty much we're in lockdown.
Well,
Yeah.
I
yeah.
feel like all
I-
of us jinxed ourselves.
Oh, yeah. I know. Well, it
It was
was
like I remember everyone was just like joking about it, like, oh, I'm gonna give you the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
kind of
It just makes you think like you have to be grateful for everything in life because you really never know.
Oh, I know. I
exactly.
think the year, or it was a few months before like the whole thing went down. I know Nate and I went to like a Raptors game and a Leafs game. Like we were living it up, and then like not knowing at all, and then next thing you know, it's like Corona. Like I can't even imagine going in like an arena full of people right now.
Yeah, like that's insane to me.
like I've seen stuff post. It's like before Corona, it's like we were so unhygienic or like so not sanitary with the way we
Yeah.
lived.
Yeah, I like just to add on that, like I remember in gym class, like just even like the memory of it, like it was like my last class before the break. Everyone thought we were just gonna have like an extended March break, and like everyone was like in the gym lined up, sitting beside each other. You know, like no social distancing. Like we didn't know. And I mean, yeah, it's crazy. Even like going to this Chicopee yesterday or on the weekend, like that little bit of normality is just like it's insane. Like you have to cherish that because like we need that in our lives right
Yeah,
now.
exactly. Like it's really good for your mental health to finally be able to get out of this. And I feel like lockdown definitely played a part in people's mental health for sure. I know me, like it wasn't great being locked alone in my room basically. Or like with my
Yeah,
family. Obviously when you're alone with your family for that long, you're gonna get into some arguments and stuff and
Oh
just
yeah.
like I'm an outgoing guy, so obviously I like to talk to people, I like to socialize. So yeah,
yeah,
this has like really affected me for sure.
I
To
know.
add on to that, like, sorry, people would like say like, sure, we have technology and all of that, but it's not the same to have like that social, like, in-person interaction. Like, I know Tom, like, I think all of us are extroverts here. It's really hard to just, like Thomas said, just be alone and not have anyone to talk to. Or sure, you could like snap them, but it's not the same, you know?
oh yeah, yeah,
I know
100%.
like um it's honestly been affecting me more lately. Like the first, I don't know, let's say like 6 or 7 months. Like we were all like, I know Nate, we could probably say this too. Like we were really busy. Like we were starting the podcast, starting to like charged up from the very beginning. Yeah, I was doing a bunch of other things, so I was keeping myself busy. But like, I think only the last few months I've honestly felt that like I don't know, like sometimes you get like anxious sometimes, like out of the blue, which
Yeah.
like have never
Oh
happened to
yeah.
me. Like I
Yeah,
never get that. I like this is all new. Another day, like I guess I can say this now, but like I had to make a phone call. It was literally just like a phone call to make sure my order was good. But like I got like a little bit of anxiety for like the first time that I felt like I didn't want to make that phone call, and I was like, what the hell? Like that's not me. Like I'm always the first one. I'm dialing the number before they're even saying, like, like that's it's just that's the effect of COVID, I think, that's had on me. Like it's I mean, I'm still good to go, and like I'm always out. I'm an extrovert and like crazy, vlogging all the time, but like I've realized that I've been feeling more different feelings that's been like really abnormal for me to feel, like that phone call thing.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like the whole social aspect almost being like taken out of our lives, especially in school. Like that's the reason most kids look forward to school. And I mean,
Mhm.
some kids like to learn too, but most of
Yeah.
the time you like to go there, you like to see your buddies at lunch, joke
Mhm.
around in class, like group projects, for example. Like no chance we're being able to like do group projects unless it's online. And like
Yeah.
yeah,
just like being alone in my room during lockdown is just like I see how unhappy a lot of my friends are, how unhappy I am at times. That's pretty much why I wanted to start my like brand, Preach Positivity, because just like the world's going through so many negative things, and I just feel like the more people who are positive and like look out for other people, try to spread happiness and make sure like people are doing well, spread positivity, preach positivity, the better off we'll be as a whole community. So.
I find that like us, we have like a responsibility because we like sometimes we're seen as a beam of like, like for me personally, like sometimes when I post like these weird videos, people start to snap back and be like, yo, your energy's unmatched and like you're actually like helping me. Like you know how like you just uplift people through the
Yeah.
stuff you do.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing. Like I love surrounding myself with people that have that same energy. And like going back to that COVID thing, like I feel so many people were too comfortable in that lockdown state that everyone was like living their day to day the exact same.
Mhm.
And so it got into like a horrible pattern, even though mentally we didn't see that because it was just like living around us. But like it was so hard even to like think of a new idea because it was just like so unmotivating. And like even like the podcast and like your guys' preach positivity, the clothing brand for the experience, like I feel like that was a huge shot in the dark. And like that really like honestly like kept us going through this. And
Mhm.
it helped me like mentally working on things, like always, communicating with people. Like it honestly like it helped me through the like early stages for sure. So
Leap of faith.
I know, and I think
yeah.
like it's in you can like it COVID like this isolation thing like takes a toll on everyone. Like just what I was saying, like I consider, and I think all three of us or four of us are like one of the most motivated groups around to like do what we want to do. And even
Oh
us
yeah.
like who can't be unmatched and like all of that, like it no matter what, like it still tax you that like kind of feeling where you're like, I don't want to do this day. Like it's, and I think that's
It's
important
the
for
thought of
us.
unknown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And I think it's
Like,
important too, that we have a platform, and even though it might be smaller now, but it's gonna grow, and it's important to like with all our positivity and our mindsets to explain to people that it's all right to have our down days because like even us, we have our down days all the time.
yeah. It's like it sounds cliche, but like you need the bad days, the down days to like make the happy days feel even better, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that quote. And this was a quote, like, or a question I saw, like, what's the first thing, like, say tomorrow, this whole thing ends. What's the first thing that you'll do?
Ooh.
The big question.
Like everything's gone. Just like
Yeah.
no
No,
disease,
yeah.
no
Throw a big
like it's
party.
just back to normal life.
Yeah.
I'd probably fucking like sorry, like hug all my friends, my families, just like
Yeah.
hug them so much.
Oh, I know.
We'd have to have
That's
a
honestly,
huge party, just like
Yeah, I'm with
celebrate.
Thomas.
I think
I'm
that we're just gonna have a massive party in Cambridge.
it's just gonna be Project X, like all
Yeah,
around the world.
project. Yeah.
It's gonna be the Roaring Twenties, guys.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
That's the
Economy
thing.
crashes.
We were talking about that. Like, it's crazy to think about, but when like COVID's done, like everyone's gonna go nuts. Like,
Oh yeah.
whenever that is, or like however that looks, like everyone's gonna go absolutely bizarre. Like, it's crazy.
What a time to be alive, right?
I know. I know, and like
Yeah,
we're
it's
gonna
crazy.
appreciate things so much more. Like I'm telling you, the first time I set foot on a plane again is gonna be the best feeling like in the world. And yeah,
Yeah,
and like obviously seeing like family, friends, and that whole thing, but like able to like travel and do adventurous things like that again, it's like whoa.
I feel
yeah,
like we're sorry, Nate. I feel like we always talk about like, oh, when this ends. But if we think about like we gotta focus on now and what's really happening now. Like we say that, oh, I'm gonna start once this ends, I'm gonna start living life to the fullest. I'm gonna try new things. But why not do that now? Like why not try baking? Why not change your mindset, get a new hobby, like even like reach out to new people? Why don't you do that now? Because as like I said, like we would never get this much time on our hands again.
yeah, yeah. That's so true. Like make the best of it, right?
And even start being grateful for everything you have now, because like sure it's bad for us, but there's been people around the world living like this forever. Like the people in is it Iraq or like that part of the world?
Hmm.
Like they have to live like they're scared for their lives every day. Like they're
Third
scared
world
that they're gonna
countries.
die like every day. Oh yeah.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
and
new
like even like
hobbies.
sorry, Goki.
Let's go.
I got that. I've been
Okay.
fooling around with it today. I didn't know the mood changed, but I was just thinking, like EJ, shout out to EJ with his hoodies and stuff, who does the embroidering and all that. My God,
Yeah,
it's
dude.
hard. It is hard. Like
It
I was,
is, bro.
I was sitting here like just fooling around, and I'm like, I'm gonna lose my mind. And even just putting like the thread through the needle, I was
Do
like,
you not have the tool that puts it through it?
there's a
You don't
tool.
have yeah.
I was gonna.
There's a-
package.
I was freaking out. Like I was gonna punch the wall. Like I was like, I
It's
can't
this,
do this.
Keith. You don't have this in your package?
I do have that. That's Wait.
You put this through the needle, and then put the string into this, and then pull it through the needle.
Oh my god. Oh, that's gonna make life so much easier. I literally
Oh,
spent
yeah.
half the time trying to get that stupid the string through the needle. It was nuts.
I think the
Facts.
last time I did that was like grade 9 art class. Like I remember like it's really frustrating. Like it's hard work.
Yeah, it's
It'll
brutal.
pay off though. You gotta have this like little. It humbles you out. You start to see like where you're gonna start, and then you hope for the best. Where you're
Oh,
gonna
I
go.
gotta get better from what I was doing. That probably took me
It
like
takes
an
practice,
hour and a
man.
bit, and I literally have like 2 stitches.
It takes practice. Trust me.
So
Once you get like really into it, and once you start doing it more, like I was working on this earlier before the thing, or before
Oh
the
oh
yeah.
class.
yeah.
So
All
That's
right.
crazy. You're so like crafty with that. Like do you like hand like how do you put the hoodies together too? Like do you cut?
yeah, I cut them in half. I just finished yesterday. I like grinded for 14 hours cutting like nine hoodies, and then this takes
Yeah,
about like
that's that
what,
embroidery.
an hour and a half or 2 hours. Like if you could see, like you could see each time I put the needle through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard work, but it'll pay off. That's
Yeah,
all
I
I
didn't
know
I
to
didn't
say.
mean to mood change so quickly. You just said hobby, and that's the first thing that came to my mind was just like this crazy thing. But yeah. Um I think that was a pretty good like little glimpse. I think once we get some more like this is the first one. I know Nate and I have a little more experience under our belt, but Thomas and EJ, we're just gonna keep getting better each time.
Yeah.
For sure, man.
I think Thomas wants to get going so he can get on this chow tournament.
Yeah.
The chill grind.
Yeah, I gotta hop on hut team.
You've got to win
Yeah,
it.
for
Yeah, if you don't pull up at next interview, or next mind roam, we're gonna ask you, and if it's not yes,
I'll
I
have to
kicked
give up by
ass.
then for sure. Division up.
Oh, okay, okay.
By then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. So thanks everyone for listening. This was like a little jumbled topic, but that's kind of it's probably gonna be our style. Just anything. It's a
Yeah.
mind roam. We're exploring what we're
Exactly, man.
thinking.
Just talk about our lives. Talk about what's on our mind.
For
Exactly.
sure.
So I
I think
think
I like that.
that was definitely a good episode where we like put our feet in the water, like test things out, and I think this could be really fun.
Oh yeah.
I agree for
A
sure,
long
man.
journey ahead of us, boys.
Oh yeah. Anyone else have anything to say?
No, I think we're good.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for tuning into this episode. Oh, perfect. The time. I just got the timer. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back. We haven't figured out a schedule yet, but we'll keep everyone posted. Thanks for listening and peace.